What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. We are back with the Tamerlane campaign, this time mission number 5, Scourge of Levant. Levant. Whatever.
The narrative evoked fear and awe. The meal had been finished for some time, and the fires were beginning to die low. If Tamerlane turned west, he surely would have collided with the mighty Ottoman Empire. Would he even dare to do such a thing? For some time, the local Turkoman tribes of the Levant had been requesting aid against Ottoman aggression. With his army rested and his coffers full of Indian riches, Tamerlane was ready for more bloodshed. He knew there was more than one way to motivate an army. Religious fervor and promises of land and plunder drove his men forward. This land was familiar with the terror of previous invasions, but nothing could prepare them for the onslaught that lay ahead. Thirsting for glory, Tamerlane's armies flooded across mountains, plains and rivers to terrorize Armenia, Georgia, and the Levant.
Acquire 10,000 gold in plunder, tribute, or any other means. This all seems weirdly reminiscent of Attila, doesn't it? Tamerlane's forces can support a population of 200. You begin this scenario without any villagers, scout for any locals who might be willing to join your cause, or alternatively use monks to convert them from your enemies. Strike early while many of your adversaries are still weak and unprepared. There are only a handful of mineral deposits on the map. You can acquire additional gold by raiding trading posts, sacking enemy towns, or collecting relics. Your enemies are heavily dependent on trade for their gold income. Harass their trade routes, or better yet, shut them down entirely. Tamerlane's army purple has camped in the north of the map near the Black Sea. The local fishermen will feed the army for a short time, but expanding early is imperative. Directly to the southeast is Georgia, red, a mere shadow of its former glory. The ill-equipped army is no match for Tamerlane's horde. The east of the map is controlled by the city of Baghdad, 6 orange, an enormously wealthy prize defended by cavalry and crossbowmen. Far to the west lies the domain of Cilician Armenia, blue. The army of swordsmen and light cavalry is led by a corps of cataphracts. Just east of Cilician Armenia is the city of Aleppo, yellow. Aleppo's army of spearmen and monks should be little more than a nuisance to Tamerlane. The city of Damascus, cyan, lies in the southwest. The army of cavalry and cavalry archers may pose a threat initially, but without trade they are helpless. The Mamluk Sultanate, green, is your most dangerous foe, that is correct. Their military base protects and supplies Damascus from the south, and they will meet Tamerlane's horde with an army of Mamluks, light cavalry, and siege onagers. Some of the local people may be sympathetic to your cause if you can locate them. Okay, that all sounds pretty good.
The feeble states of the Levant lie at our feet. Let us show them the true meaning of fear.
True meaning of fear, you say. Okay. I don't want to spend too much right now, because well, we have to put up a town soon, but we have so much wood that there's no harm in getting out some fishing ships, bolstering the economy a little bit right away before we get into the meat of this mission. Georgia is not really opponent we should worry about. I have cataphracts, but apart from that... The fish here is important, and I would just like to get some extra food in before we have to put up our economy there. It would be quite nice, I think. Oh no. Back out. Don't want to be trapped in there. I mean, Georgia doesn't have much, but still, I think it would be unwise to get my army stuck behind enemy walls right now.
Enemy envoys hasten in vain to offer us gold in exchange for leaving their land.
Let's get more fishing ships. The thing is, right now we have a lot of wood, so we can obviously afford the fishing ships. We'll just quickly get rid of this space. Actually, I think we can get a base somewhere here, which would be pretty nice. Now, that's all the fishing ships I will build because Red Sea isn't that large. I don't want to waste too many resources. We're losing. No, we're not losing that ram, are we? Oh, we might be. Saved it.
As the air fills with smoke, local dignitaries flock to us with the false hope of trading their gold for their lives.
Okay, more gold for us. Sweet. Well, we still have units queued, so...
How can we catch fish to trade without our dock on Lake Van?
Lake Van? Is it wide? Is it dragging people into it?
Amir, this Turkoman village has offered to help supply our poor.
Salam.
How do you know to lure a boar? Or how to lure a boar? You're a campaign interpreter. Yeah, surprise. Whatever. Let's flood in there. We have a little bit of time to get set, which is good. Got a couple extra TCs. Yeah, we have enough fish here. I mean, we could go for fish traps later on, but those aren't too amazing. Let's get rid of this. Obviously, we're Persians, and Persian TCs are a bit annoying. Taking down some of their trade, which is good.
Enemy envoys hasten in vain to offer us gold in exchange for leaving their land.
This is Damascus trade. That's interesting. So maybe if we can stop that trade, it could greatly help us. I don't know if we can wipe them out. Not sure we have.
Tamerlane has descended upon Van and hurled its inhabitants from the crags. Pray for the fall.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we have means necessary to completely wipe them out right now, but that's what I would like to do. Let's get triple stable up. Another fishing ship. I kind of want to improve my fishing ship. Let's get hussars. But you didn't want to waste any gold. Well, that's why I'm getting hussars, you know. Save gold. Let's also get some stone in, because I kind of want a defensive castle. There isn't a lot of gold available on this map. Also not a lot of stone, unfortunately. Should I get a 4th TC? I don't know. Should get one here to grab stone. Elite Step Lancer. Not really the mission for it. Yeah. Somewhat expensive. I would appreciate a camel though. Always ready to take some extra units. Yeah, I'm gonna have to place a lot of these fish traps. Already getting ready for it. Going here for the upgrades. We're starting to be low on the gold. Not on the gold, on the wood side. Oh, that's not cool. We have a lot of anti-horse units, don't we? Oh god. Run for your life, man. I mean, I think we can overwhelm them, but it's about as unsafe of a strategy as I've ever heard of. I'm running out of stone here. Get in there. Oh, that's a lot more friends. It's not cool. Now, luckily the AI is horrible, but no, man, that's not ideal. Look, there's a relic. One is enough. Not quite what I was hoping for. Did we lose our villager? Fantastic. Can we secure that position? Maybe we can. It's possibly worth a try if we can get those units away from here. This is going horrible. Oh god. Uh-oh. That's not ideal. Uh-oh. Build unit. It's not good. Give me this one. Oops. Should probably repair that. It's a lot of dead villagers. Well, Mamelukes are about the worst thing that could have happened to our Hussar plan. Because I might as well be... Well, first need a food economy before I need more stables. Hint, if you can't produce from the... What is going... Oh, we're repairing, yeah. If you can't produce from the buildings you have, you don't need more of them. That's just a hint. Hello? Please die, thank you. Oh, that's not cool. Please stop that. Now. Where are these guys? I need you. Take down the market here. Probably sending them to their death, but oh well. We do have a market, so we could build another castle here, right? On this hill. That's totally gonna work. We're starting to get something resembling an economy. Just cause for celebration. If you were unaware. Not that that's a good idea, but... We're lacking better ideas. Oh god, let's... Can you take out the siege onager, please? Thank you very much. That's not cool. Lose a castle, that is more than 95% finish. Achievement, yay! Just kidding, I already have that. What a horrible mission. And taking down the trade will be good, but still, what a horrible mission. We need more stone. Just send my units in there? What are you doing in there? Stop hiding.
Dismayed by the slaughter, enemy envoys hasten in vain to offer us gold in exchange for leaving
Oh god, that's somehow even worse. So you have a castle here, is that correct? Oh, really? Wonderful. It's not like two back stables are gonna help a lot, but that was expensive. Yeah, we can fish here, so that's good. But so kind of running out of resources here. Is there an option to replenish? Yeah, rebuild fish traps. Automatic fish traps. Okay. Good! That didn't exist back then. That makes them almost passable. I mean, they don't become a lot better, but at least you don't have to worry about them so much. And delete your unit building things. Your fishing ships, I mean. Because you can't be bothered to constantly replenish fish traps. I think we need you here. Is there any stone back there still? No. Can we like wall this off? Good. We're keeping gold costs down, so that's like the only positive I have right now. Let's go for this trade. Maybe that'll do something. That's a lot of trade. Let's go for these monks. We are now on the attack. Doesn't look like it, but we are. Let's get conscription. You four guys. Take some wood. Didn't get crop rotation, I'm a genius. Let's get guilds. I don't have that. Well, we do have it. Okay. Shouldn't underestimate these guys. We're trying to limit their trade and direct their attention away from us, which to a certain extent works, but to a different extent doesn't work at all, so you'll be the judge of that. I want to take the rest of red, but I don't know. I don't seem to have anything right now that helps with anything we are doing here. Let's get a university. Okay, we can't sustain the stables, so let's get 2 more. We have a good food economy now, so it's no wonder we can sustain a couple of stables. We go for that. Oh, and take some trade cards down. There's a market, that's good to know. So we can get that down. You hear that? I mean, it's hard not to, but... How many monks is that? 5 million? The thing is, I would like to come from behind, but... I mean, we all would like to do that, but... my issue right now is that I can... Well, I can keep the front, but we kind of need our units for that, so I don't really have the means to take these units away from the front to instead focus on the back. What I'm saying is I would like to lure their army into this portion, while then going for the double penetration from here. Like that. Okay, that was blatant. But you know what I mean. I think our production has reached the point where we can now take down yellow, or at least threaten them enough. That's not cool. That's not cool at all, man. you repair that? What I would also like to do... Oh, shame. I thought they would probably send me something. No. You can try, but no. Fear not. Take it down. I should now have them back enough. We can... Come on, just take down the market. I want to consolidate my army here. Because we are down several units. That enough? Yes, it is. 651. Sweet. I want to put up a castle here as well. If we can. Which we do. Lure them away from here. No fight. That's not really luring them away from here, but... Okay, you guys will soon be running out of fish. Still have some left, which is good, but not a lot. I was just wondering why we don't have any gold, because we obviously don't use very much.
Enemy envoys hasten in vain to offer us gold in exchange for leaving their lands.
Obviously, we are spending a lot of the gold to put up all these castles. Oh, that's quite expensive, but oh well. Okay, we have 6,000 wood. If we keep putting up resources, we could actually possibly sell our way to the gold. That relic would be sweet. Oh, that's the wrong one. I mean, yeah, we need to spend gold on a monk, but I think that should at least pay for itself eventually. Let's take down the monastery. That should be a big step forward. Chemistry is another thing that costs gold. I know. Should be alright.
As the air fills with smoke, local dignitaries flock to us with the false hope, trading their gold for our lives.
Here's a fun thing. Oh, that's not cool. We're not attacking good. Here's a fun thought. They have a lot of monks still left. Can we convert an enemy monk to start our own? Well, we still need we still need that monk, and he is enough to capture relics. There's no way to obtain the enemy monks without a monk of our own. Never mind what I said. Alright, I think we have taken control of this now. Here's another fun thought. Food is incredibly expensive. I mean, we can sell a lot of food because we have a ton of food income. And we don't need to constantly produce from all these stables because, well, we have a couple units in reserve now. Yellow will be dead. These guys will then also be dead soon. I don't see them making much progress anymore. They're fairly dead. Damascus will soon be dead as well, I think, once we can focus on them. I think we could have just gone for gold units and killed everyone. Or we can trade with that.
Tamerlane is our finest madrasa! God save us!
Not sure if they're saving you. We can always pray for it, right? Right, we're up to 6k. Getting closer. Taking down your market, you can pay me some gold. I've resigned, that's 1.5k, that's pretty good.
Aleppo lies beneath our heel. Our path to Anatolia is now open.
Let's get over there. Let's take down the castle. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go up there. Oops. And send our reinforcements up there. Don't care about this fight. Let's send everything up here. I hope they will just send their units up there to try to help them out. Luckily, none of the opponents seems to know about trebuchets, so castles are all we need. Oh, hello, light cavalry. See, you have come to visit. Yeah, we can produce from 7 stables, so we have all we could ever need, want, or whatever.
As the air fills with smoke,
Could go for bombard towers, but then I'd have to.
with the false hope of trading their gold for their lives.
Then I'd have to buy. Uh-oh. That could have been dangerous. Then I'd have to buy a lot of stone again if I went for. Bombard towers. This mission, like all the other missions, is kind of like survive the first couple minutes where it's a little bit more difficult. What are you doing here? Lazy bums. Over here. Do something for your money. Your town center is dead. Please pay me gold. Thank you. They do have a lot of units there. Didn't expect that. Market dead. Should give us more gold, yes. No. Our trade routes. What will we do? Save us. Here we lost our trade to obtain gold. Here. Have some. You didn't stop the last 20 times you received gold, but maybe you will stop this time. Can we sell our way to victory? We can! Look at that!
Will ensure that my line prospers for eternity.
I mean, I'm fairly certain that we could just defeat everyone, but why waste time, right? Let's just do it like this. That was pretty simple.
Forces ran rampant, looting and burning as they went. For a land that had only recently experienced the plague, this scourge must have seemed to signal the end of the world. Although he was known for his military campaigns, Tamerlane was also a patron of the arts. When the city was sacked, the artisans and scholars were spared and sent to his capital at Samarkand, where they created a vibrant blend of cultures. Populations who resisted him, however, were no stranger. After his siege had broken the Armenian fortress of Van, Tamerlane ordered its inhabitants hurled from the crags. Just like Hulegu, roughly a century before, Tamerlane showed particular cruelty to the city of Baghdad. Each man in Tamerlane's army was required to bring him 2 heads. The warriors slaughtered the population of the city, then slew the prisoners they had brought with them. It is said that to satisfy Tamerlane's command, some even slew their own wives. For the survivors of this savagery, it seemed as if the sun would never rise again.
What a cruel man. Alright, so this was rather easy, I guess. Well, the start is a little bit challenging, but when it kind of settles down, especially since the AI is wholly inept at taking down castles, so just buy a couple of them and you're fine. I hope you can do this as well. I hope you enjoyed it. And there's one last thing I actually want to say about this. I read a comment about this mission that the gold requirement should be up from 10k to maybe 15 or 20k because you win too quickly or easily or whatever. But in my opinion, when you get to the 10,000 gold safely, you also get to 15,000. It just takes longer. And I don't really see the point in dragging it out. I think 10k is fine because if you get to that, you can probably get to 15. I don't see many situations where a player gets to 10k but then wouldn't reach 15. I think it just drags out the inevitable. So I think 10k is fine. 5k, yeah, that would have been a little low. You can kind of cheese your way to that. And I mean, yeah, you can probably cheese your way to 10k, but I think by the time you get to 10k, I don't know, you probably are already in a commanding position, or at least in a position where you won't just die in a second. So I don't know. Personally, I think it's fine. I think it also fits with the timeline. It fits with the length of the mission. And yeah, pretty cool mission. Pretty reminiscent of the mission in the Hun campaign, although you didn't have a market there, so you actually had to either mine the gold, which there was like 2 or 3 mines on the map, or you had to well, get it by destroying the Byzantine camps. So yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time with what will be the last mission, a Titan amongst mortals. Until then, farewell.